All right, we are back. It's been a couple weeks. It's
Yeah.
episode 134. It's a secret hideout podcast. We still do it.
We still do
We
it.
still do it.
We got one that's gonna pop up somewhere.
Yeah, I got a secret episode just on deck waiting somewhere.
Yeah.
But I gotta find our sheet where we like put all of our timestamps for when every time Jake says something racist.
Okay. Okay. I'm not Enzo.
I know. I probably should have put Enzo under the bus.
Yeah. No Zoe today.
No, Zoe, but we do have. Oh, not him. Not him either.
Yo, what's up, you guys? This is Simon. This is the Secret Hideout Podcast.
I think they quit too.
Thanks, Simon.
The other Secret Hideout podcast came up too. I was berarding them with fucking comments. Do better. I was bullying them. I was like, check out our latest episode. We got Simon on it. Dude, I think on, or maybe it was the most recent episode on YouTube. I cut Simon into it. I didn't know if you don't watch it ever, but I like whenever I put
Yo, what's up, you guys? This is Simon.
Whenever I put that, I'd have Simon pop up
Okay.
on the screen. He's a wild looking fella.
Yeah, you caused an internal fight among them because
Yeah,
they're like, dude, you joined the other podcast? Like, what are you talking about?
I did. Yeah. So we're back though. We're back and we're doing it. You want to hit that pop?
Yeah, we can hit some pop
Hit
culture.
some pop. I mean, we got some wild talk going on. My brain's all stewing. I think we gotta simmer it down with some
Pop
culture. Oh yeah,
Get on that Patreon and you can hear what we were talking about.
yeah. Subscribe to our Gab page.
Yeah. You want to start it off with the
With
yeah.
we can start that off. That's huge. Yeah, so I got last week Blink-182 came to Detroit, played LCA, and it was a concert that, I mean, and if you go back a couple episodes, we talked about watching Blink-182 play Coachella,
Right.
and we got real into watching that and watched both sets, and it was pretty amazing. And I was even considering buying tickets to the show,
Yeah.
which were like they were wildly priced. I mean,
Yeah.
$350 for nosebleeds, like,
Yeah.
and it was almost unmanageable.
I looked the day of and they were like there were some seats like nosebleeds behind the stage.
Behind the stage,
Like 150.
150. Yeah, I
a
mean
seat.
it was wild. And then literally day of the show, Rachel got a call from a girlfriend of hers, and they have a suite at LCA, and they had 2 extra tickets.
Yeah.
So Rachel and I got to go to the concert, and it was fucking the most badass place to be for the concert too.
the sweet old man seats.
Old man seats, yeah, and that's what I want.
Which is cool because like I was kind of like I was like I don't know, man. I'm like Melissa was like let's just buy a ticket. Just buy a ticket anyways. Just use the savings money.
Yeah,
And I was like, you know what? That first Coachella set was pretty good for me.
yeah,
You
yeah. It was
know?
old man seats.
Yeah, I was
And-
I'm pretty good on that first Coachella
Yeah,
set.
yeah. I'm telling you, dude. You didn't miss much
Right.
from what I saw to what you saw.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
watching it at home as like Coachella, because when you're in a suite, it's
You're
kind
far
of
away.
it's far away.
Right.
But this suite is dead nuts.
And you're chilling.
This suite is dead nut center. Like this
Yeah.
suite is probably where the sound guy stood when he was getting levels.
Okay.
So I'm like right over the sound guys. Like it's like everything was perfect. And then let me get into this little story, this little debacle of fucking me just failing at like technology and
Okay.
everything always. So like Jake and I have been making music and, everything fails, and we do this podcast, and I'm sure these cameras are going to turn off in the middle of it.
Right.
So that shit always happens to me. So I'm in the suite and I look and I'm like, fucking right above me, there's a ledge, and I can put my phone on the ledge.
Okay.
and we're far. It's far away, so it wouldn't have been a good video. It would have been a decent video of like the whole stage and the
Right.
lights. And so I'm like, I'm about to record this whole thing. So I get there, my phone's at 20%, which is never the case.
Yeah.
Never. My phone right
I was
now.
wondering why I wasn't seeing anything.
And my phone right now, Ben had it on all day. It's at,
I was looking. I was like, is
80.
this motherfucker gonna like post some shit or
I
like,
know.
you know?
Did you watch? At least Rachel was posting some stuff.
She posts a little bit.
Yeah,
Not
but it
enough.
wasn't good enough either.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
but she didn't know what to post. She didn't know what songs and stuff. But I wasn't worried about it because I was like, so I'm like, I find the spot, and we're in the suites, and you're able to charge your phone in the
Okay.
suite. So I was like, oh, sick! I could go to the concierge or whatever, and they charge my phone.
Yeah.
So I give it to them, my phone. I'm like, charge it up during the opening act. I get it back halfway through the opening act, and it's 60%. I'm like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm put it on airplane mode, and then I test it. I put it up there and I test the sound. I'm like, holy shit, this is perfect.
Right.
Like, it's gonna be perfect audio of the whole show. Dude, so the opening band's done. I don't know who they were. They weren't good.
Okay.
I mean, they were
I
whatever.
don't know
They
who
were,
it was.
of course, they were good, but like they weren't like anything cool.
Right.
And so I put it, the show starting. Starts the same as it
Yeah.
opens with the
Yeah.
big opening that they did for Coachella. So I put it up there and I hit record. I'm like, all right, sweet. And I'm chilling and I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, well maybe I should check it one time before they start the opening song,
Yeah.
just so and I wasn't gonna touch it the whole time.
Okay.
So I checked it. I looked. I was like, it's recording. Put it back, and then just let it go. And then I was like, all right, sweet. So I'm recording the whole show. The show, like they open with Anthem Part 2.
Yeah.
and the show is just fucking awesome. It's a different set than Coachella. It's longer. They play more songs, and the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm watching. I'm like, I keep kind of looking back at my phone. I'm like, don't worry about it, dude. It's fucking recording. If it's not, like, no big deal. If it died, whatever. You got some songs.
Yeah.
I'm like, just leave it because I don't want to touch it. I want it to be just the whole set. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll send it to Jake after. Like, I'll
Yeah.
like we'll watch it before the pod and shit. And then so the show gets over, and then I look and my phone's on a black screen,
Okay.
and so I go, fuck, it died. And I turned it on. I was like, no, it's like fucking still full. I still have 40% battery. And then I look, and then when that one moment when I took my phone and checked it,
Yeah.
I looked at it. I put it back on. It was actually this way because I didn't want to hit the record button,
Right.
but I didn't think about the button that locks your screen.
Ah.
So I put it back, and then it
Locked
fucking
it.
locked my screen. Dude, it's literally right before Anthem 2 starts. Like the second before Anthem 2 starts. And I missed the whole show. So, it was kind of bittersweet. It like taught me something like everything doesn't need to be recorded.
Right.
If I really want to go online, I've already found like a bunch of YouTube videos of the whole set.
Yeah.
Actually, shout out like A Villain. You can go to his YouTube page, and he
Okay.
was front row,
Oh,
and
really?
he recorded the whole set. And it didn't sound as good as mine.
Right.
Mine would have sounded so good. It would have
Right.
been like I could have made a CD out of it because it would have it was like right over my head, like 4 feet over my head, as high as I could reach.
Yeah.
And like, so you wouldn't have heard chatter around us. We were in a suite, first of all, so there wasn't much chatter at all.
Yeah. You could have went viral.
Oh, dude. So I think I'm like, I'm gonna post this to Secret Hideouts page and get a shit ton of subscribers
Right.
because I'll have the full Blink-182 set.
Right.
And even if 10 of them listen to the podcast, that's just 10 easy
Yeah.
pulls to the YouTube page. So I'm thinking all this fucking I'm like, oh, I'm scheming, dude. I'm fucking scheming. And so it was kind of like
Yeah,
this.
Blink-182 ruined my life. I'm gonna make money off
Yeah,
you motherfuckers.
yeah. So I'm scheming, and I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers are gonna I'm gonna get. And then so that was the other lesson I like taught myself out of it. I was like, all right, well, everything's not fucking. You don't get to scheme off everything. You got these tickets. Just appreciate what you got. Like I got tickets to Blink.
Yeah.
I was pissed off after for a second. Like I was like, it literally like kind of ruined my night. But I was like, dude, you fucking
Yeah,
got.
you like beat your fiance.
Yeah, I was like, you got to go to fucking Blink. Like that's like it was a dream come true. I was giddy, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I was there and I was like, before the show, I was like fucking 15-year-old Jim. I like felt it. Like Rachel like didn't even like. Rachel was like, I don't really even know if I know this guy.
Yeah.
You know, I like wore like fucking like long shorts. Like I wore my jean shorts and pulled up my tube socks and had Vans on and like
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it. I'm going all out. I had the get up on.
Right.
And I was walking around and I was trying to get you merch.
Yeah.
And the merch line was fucking wild, dude.
Yeah.
I couldn't even like I was like, if I wait in this line, it's gonna be
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss half the show. It went all the way halfway around LCA.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, I'll just look online and see if I can find him a shirt somewhere. Like, but I did try to get you a shirt. It was fucked. But when I was down there, dude, I'm almost on like Adderall energy.
Yeah.
Like I have this. I'm just like so stoked that I'm at Blink. Like, I couldn't believe it. You know, and I'm walking around and I fucking run into Kevin Norton.
Okay.
I run right into him, dude. I'm fucking flying. Like I'm telling you, I'm flying. Like I'm high.
Yeah.
I'm like talking to Kevin Norton. I'm like, do you know about fucking Tartaria? Shit. I'm like, dude, I want to talk to you about being.
Yeah. Tom's a white hat. Right? Right? Tom's a white hat. You think so too, right,
Dude,
Kevin?
I hit him with such fucking heavy energy. He had no idea what to do. Like I walked up to him and I was like, "Where's my money?" Like that was the first thing I said to him. I haven't seen him in fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
I walked up to him. I was like, "Where's my money?" And I was like, "I want to talk to you about being Mormon. I want to talk to you about." I was like, "You got to come talk to Jake and I." I was like, "I think the Mormons are onto something." I hit him with some crazy shit, dude.
He's talking to someone right now about
His
running
wife.
into you. Like,
Yeah, Jim's
I
back.
ran into Jim Gross, man. Like,
He's back on the sauce. For sure, dude. But it was
I
fucking
think he said he was Mormon now.
yeah, dude. It was crazy. But the show itself was flawless.
Yeah.
It was flawless. They were perfect. Even so, one of my favorite songs that they did was Dysentery Gary,
Okay.
and it was sweet because like they started it kind of abruptly, and Tom like kind of fucked up the beginning a little bit.
Yeah.
It's fast. I mean, it's a pretty wild riff actually. Do you know how to play it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's like a warm up song for me. It is like a.
Yeah, that whole song's just fast. Like the chord changes are fast. Yeah,
Yeah.
and after they finished it, he's like, you know what? He's like, I give myself, you did that. I give myself a C on that. He's like, you guys paid, and then they did like a whole spiel like about like, you guys paid good money to come to the show. He's like, you guys, all of you paid good money. He's like, I want to make sure you guys get every dime's worth. He's like, let's do that opening again. And they did this. They like redid Dysentery Gary like from like the first 40 seconds of it.
Okay.
It was sweet. And I checked like the Chicago show. They didn't do that either. So it was pretty like one off to that show.
Yeah.
They played some stuff off of what's that 2011 album?
Neighborhoods.
Neighborhoods.
Yeah.
That was fucking killer. They played
Dance floor. Ghost on dance
they
floor.
played that, and then they played which is a fun song. And they played it's like I think it's another single off that.
I don't know too much of that album.
No, I mean I knew the two songs that they played.
They were very like, you know, writing songs in separate rooms.
Up All Night was the other one. You know it. It's the
Okay.
heavier one.
Yeah.
It's got like the real fucking.
Yeah.
Will this get us flagged?
Probably.
That song was sick. That song was really sick. It was real straightforward. It wasn't too much. They did a lot of talking in between. They were funnier, I thought.
Okay.
They were fun. They were like tighter.
Right.
They were tighter with what they were saying, like to each other and shit.
Yeah. This is
Um,
their show.
Yeah.
You know, Coachella wasn't.
Stay Together for the Kids was emotional.
Okay.
Adam's song, I looked over and like Adam's song, Rachel was literally bawling.
All right.
Like that was pretty emotional too. Because but I think Tom did like said something, or Mark said something about he didn't know if he was ever gonna play a show ever again.
Yeah.
And right before he did Adam's song, and it was like it hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It hit really hard. They played a couple new songs too.
Did they?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I think they played 2 new songs.
It's weird that I haven't seen that.
I know.
online.
I know. Unless
'Cause that's what I was hoping to see. I wanted to see some new stuff.
I'm pretty
like
sure it
one
was
or 2 new songs.
they played 2 new songs. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And because it was quiet in there, it was kind of weird. It was like a stadium show with them trying new shit, so it was
Right.
quiet. Like no one knew the words, no one
Yeah, yeah.
knew. Like I mean, at least even on for that shit, like people knew the words to those songs that they played
Right.
from Neighborhoods. They also did Bored to Death with Tom.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen videos of that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it makes so much sense with Tom. Like that song, it just makes sense with Tom because Tom does the hook.
Yeah.
Like Matt Skiba did the hook before, and it was fine,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it never like it needed Tom.
Needed time
Like I want to almost hear them re-record that song.
for the whole album.
Yeah, yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And you could tell like Skiba wrote some of that guitar stuff because it was a little different than what Tom would do too.
Yeah.
Like maybe a little more complex during, but they were fucking dead on, dude.
Right.
Like it was Travis is a machine for real. I think.
Well, yeah. He's,
Like
he's
I
a
think
clown.
he's a machine. Like I mean he's what in his 50s.
Yeah, they all are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
He never stops.
Yeah, I was telling you, fucking AC/DC, when we saw AC/DC was younger than
That's wild.
Blink-182 you watched.
Yeah, I know. That's wild.
We went to AC/DC with our dads.
When we were 14,
When we were
15.
14.
We were 15. Or 14.
14,
Yeah.
15. I think 9th grade.
Yeah, we were 14, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I turned 16 in 10th grade, so October 10th grade, because I could drive to school.
Yeah.
So yeah, about 15.
Because it was right before we saw Blink, Mark, Tom, and Travis show.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like months before.
Okay.
Because that was my first concert, was AC/DC. Was that your first concert?
No.
No?
Yeah. Let's look up the dates of these.
We can find it.
When was Mark, Tom, and Travis show?
We've done this before.
Yeah.
Um,
You had a website. We've been like 2001,
let me see. here.
2000. Yeah, I think we went.
This is the release of the album.
Yeah, so I think we went to Mark, Tom, and Travis show before we went to Blink
AC/DC.
or AC/DC. Cause wasn't Blink? Didn't we get into Blink in like 7th grade?
Where was AC/DC at?
Kobo.
Was it Kobo? Or
Either-
Palace?
It wasn't Palace.
Wasn't Palace?
No, it's either Kobo or Joe Lewis. I think it was Kobo.
Hmm. Let me see if I can. Concert set list.
1980. Try Joe Lewis.
Concert database. AC/DC. Let's see.
Oh, it's all of them. So look around like 2000.
It was the Palace. Or
It was not the Palace.
no, it was. It wasn't Grand Rapids.
No, it was downtown. What was that Palace you say?
96.
Okay,
Oh.
so 2000. So keep going. Joe Lewis, right there. 2001.
2001.
Yeah, so we saw Blink first.
We saw Blink first.
Yeah.
So Blink was our
'Cause
first
Blink-
concert?
Yeah, I was gonna say because Blink was our first concert.
Okay.
Blink was like, fuck. What was the tour we saw after I got back from Australia?
Well, it had to be It was Blink.
Mark, Tom, Travis.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2001, that said?
2001. Just do
2001.
which one was that though? Was that Mark, Tom, and Travis show, or that couldn't have been Mark, Tom, and
No,
Travis show?
that was Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. Yep, because Rock Show's on it.
So that was the one we went to in 9th grade.
The Mark, Tom, and Travis show.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I remember.
No, that one was with Green Day right there. Then, that was the one I was at. Find out. No, DTE. No, because we went to Green Day and Blink-182. It was Green Day, Blink, and Saves the Day.
Yes, that was at Kobo.
That was at Joe.
That was at Joe. You're right. Yeah.
When was that?
Let me see.
No. Detroit database. Concert database, right there.
Okay.
Let's find this out. Okay. What are we looking at? Find like 99, 2000.
2001, 2000 Pine Knob. Oh, it was Pine Knob. Then.
It was Pine Knob. That
Yep.
was 2000. That was the Mark, Tom, and
Yeah.
Travis show. We went and saw that.
Yes.
Okay. Then we went and saw a Blink concert like 2 days after I got back from Australia.
That was 2001.
That was
89X
2001.
Stole Christmas.
Stole Christmas.
Yeah, it was at Kobo.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Nope. What was the one before that?
DTE.
What month?
July.
That would have been it.
Oh, we saw Blink twice at Kobo or at Pine Knob.
Yes. I don't remember that show though.
I don't either. At all.
I just know that. When did I go to Australia?
Did we
I go to
go-
Australia in no, I went in the summer
Yeah.
because
you
I
in
went
summer.
to their winter. I
Yeah.
went to Australia during their winter.
Yeah. They played 2 nights.
So, and I remember coming home, and you and Travis picked me up from the airport.
Yes.
And I think we went to a Blink concert like
I think we did.
2 days later.
I don't remember that concert at all, though.
I don't remember that
At all.
concert either. What concert would that? Click on that. See if it gives us any information about like what it was. Nope. Type in the 2001 tour.
Body Jar, Newfound Glory.
Newfound Glory. That sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
it sounds familiar.
Huh. Interesting. But anyways, so we saw Blink-182 before we saw AC/DC.
Yeah. I've been saying AC/DC was my first concert for.
No, Blink, dog. Blink was our
for-
first concert.
That's crazy. Yeah, because we were playing music after we were playing.
So 2000. That would have been like 7th, 8th grade.
Do you remember after AC/DC?
That would have been 8th, 7th grade.
I learned how to pick slide at AC/DC, and we went home. And we were jamming in your basement.
Yeah.
We just got our instruments.
Yes.
Like you and I don't even think we started a band yet.
No, we started a band after the Mark, Tom, and Travis show.
Yeah.
We just didn't start a band yet.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
was
think
just-
we didn't have instruments. We were like, let's get instruments.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. That would
Yeah.
make sense.
And
That's
you told Enzo it was because of him. You said, oh, we started playing music because he got a guitar.
well, it had a lot to do with it because I
Yeah.
got a guitar after he got one.
Yeah, but I think you got a guitar the Christmas after the Blink concert.
When was the Blink concert?
would have been 2000.
Yeah, but wait, what was
That
the
would have
day?
been 7th. That was summer. Had to have
It
been
was summer. Yeah.
because it was Pine Knot.
Yeah. Damn, I've been playing guitar for 23 years. That sucks, though. That's wild. Yeah, needless to say. Damn, I thought AC/DC was my first concert for decades.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know you were saying that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So Blink
So
was our...
Blink was because Blink was my first
AC/DC was our second concert.
concert.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's why I say they ruined my life.
Maybe because Blink, or maybe because AC/DC was like, we were like close.
No, I think you're confusing. You get that missing show in our memory
Yeah.
with Newfound Glory.
Yeah.
It gets mixed up in there because that would have been after
Yeah. That would have been after
AC/DC.
AC/DC. I don't even remember that show.
But what we were trying to get to is we went to see AC/DC with our dads, fucking when we were like 14, and like my dad was a huge AC/DC fan.
Oh,
Huge,
yeah.
huge, like that was his shit. Like your dad was into like wasn't your dad more into like Chicago or like
Journey.
Journey and shit like that.
Van Halen.
Van Halen.
Van
and
Halen was
stuff.
like his heavy band.
right.
Yeah.
But so to us it was like, we grew up on it, but it was like old guy,
Yeah. Yeah.
we only liked it because our dads listened to it
Yeah, exactly.
and shit. And I remember being like, man, they're fucking old.
Yeah. But
know,
they
I-
kicked ass.
But I remember
Yeah.
thinking that. I remember thinking like, holy shit, like Angus Young is fucking
How old is Angus
ripping
Young?
it. He was ripping it on stage. Like fucking, I was like, I can't believe this dude's moving like this.
Oh, yeah.
man.
He was running up and down the stage.
running and fucking just.
But he was only 30.
And we yeah.
No.
No, he was like 40. No, he was like 50. No, he was like 45, I think.
So,
Cause, yeah, I did the math.
45.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like
Okay,
45. But to us, it's like to us. I thought he was like 60, bro.
Yeah. Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what it felt like. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this 60-year-old's run, and we had fucking floor seats, probably like 20 rows back.
Yeah. I
if
think it was
even-
19 to be exact. I kind of
Yeah,
remember that.
they had this runway that went like 25 rows
Yep.
back that they would run up and down, and like we were about like 4 seats from that runway off to the side of that runway down
Yeah.
the center. 'Cause, our dad spent good money on these seats.
Oh, for sure.
And like fucking Angus's sweat hit me. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
His sweat hit me.
Yeah, because we were close to the runway. We were
Super close.
Yeah, we were right on it.
Yeah, right on the runway. And but it was just crazy because I was like, oh my god, these 60-year-olds are fucking
Yeah,
killing it,
They're rocking.
And Jim went and saw an older Blink-182
Yeah.
last week. Then fucking
Yeah, how old's Mark?
their market, I think, is 52.
He's 51.
He's 51.
Yeah. So they were
They're like in their 50s.
yeah, 5 years
Tom
older.
might be a little bit younger.
Yeah, Tom's younger.
Is Tom younger?
Travis is even younger, I think.
Yeah. We're not Stans, all right? We're not Blink Stans.
Oh, we are. Travis is 47. So Travis is even older than
Then
Angus Young.
was.
Yeah. That's crazy.
How's that shit, man?
Dude, and Travis fucking killed it, dude.
Yeah.
Like killed it.
Well, he's got that deal with the devil, with Liquid Death.
Yeah.
And shit.
He was like
He's dating a handler.
they had him louder than like everyone else.
Well, they should.
Tom made multiple comments about how Travis has been. It doesn't matter how they play because for 20 years, Travis has been playing amazing, and that's all that matters. He's like, it doesn't matter how I play because this guy back here just kills
Yeah.
it every show.
Yeah, yeah. I remember on the Coachella set, he said something really funny, Tom. It was the first Coachella set. They said they were like, "Oh, it's Travis," and they like, "What's up, Travis?"
Yeah.
And Travis is like, "Hey, how's it going?" And Tom was like, he said something about like, "Yeah." He's like, he wrote that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, he wrote that monologue.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah. He like snuck that in too. He They did a Travis. Travis did a what up.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you watched like any of the backstage stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're not a Blink fan, I'm sorry for this episode.
I am not. Dude,
Yeah.
everyone's a Blink fan.
Yeah, everyone should. Be.
Everyone's a Blink fan. That's what I found out. I was like, holy shit. Like I mean, everyone, the whole place was seeing like the deep cuts and stuff from Enema, and like,
Right.
you know, everyone's a Blink fan.
Yeah.
It was cringy when like all the small things happened, and then you see like the people in the suite like that I was with.
But
Like,
they get hype on
yeah,
that.
I was
They
like,
know it.
motherfuckers.
Mm,
Like,
motherfucker.
they start
Maybe sing
dancing.
around
They start
Dysentery
dancing in the
Gary.
suite and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, motherfucker. Yeah, I knew every word in Dysentery Gary.
Fucking posers!
Yeah.
You're all fucking posers!
Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome.
And you're gonna be fucked when I sell this clip. When I sell this damn concert.
Yeah. Yeah, I was getting pissed because I was like, I hope they're not fucking in the shot.
Get out of my shot! Stop talking right there.
There was a few of those. Yeah. Those thoughts were crossing my mind for sure. Because they all started dancing.
They're playing something from fucking Cheshire Cat, and you're just like, these motherfuckers just standing by my phone, ruining the audio.
No, they didn't play anything from Cheshire.
No.
They didn't play Carousel, which was like the only one that I thought they would play
Yeah.
from Way Deep.
Right.
But yeah, they killed it, man. They sounded great.
You know that Mark, when the pandemic started, Mark and everybody was like inside and everything. Mark's a little liberal, you know, talk piece
Yeah.
with it all. But he, one thing he did that was cool though is that he would go on live. He would go live, like in his
Yeah.
house,
And play the songs.
and he'd play fucking old ass songs from fucking Dude Ranch,
Yeah.
Cheshire Cat, and shit like that.
Yeah.
On his acoustic.
Yeah, I've seen those. Those were cool. He sounds great too. Like
He's always sounded
Yeah,
the same.
he's like got a good range that it doesn't like it hasn't his voice hasn't been fucked. I mean, Tom sounded awesome too. Tom sounded better than all the Coachella sets. Like he was like in the
Right.
pocket.
yeah,
And
like
his guitar
that's just what
playing.
happens on tour. Yeah, you know?
His guitar playing was good too. Like it was really good.
yeah.
And he fucked up, so I knew he was actually playing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I was like, oh, there's times where he fucked up, so it was like I like his stage presence right now too. Like he does this little walk thing.
Yeah.
I like that. Like it really hits with like the neighborhood stuff.
Okay.
Like it's like that. Like it's like real groovy little. Like he does this little walk.
Yeah.
Watch A Villains, because he's literally front row.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy.
He's a crazy man.
He is a crazy man, but he doesn't know.
Oh, yeah.
He is about it. He is about it.
Yeah.
I was thinking his set isn't. It's not. There's cuts on it, so like I think he misses like halves of some songs.
Right.
I haven't watched the whole thing, but I was like, damn, like if I would have been able to get my audio and linked it up with his video, we could have had a nice thing going.
We won't use his real name, but A Villain did something with one of his old bands that got him a lot of shit. Okay. And I've always thought, like, he got him a lot of shit. And I always thought, like, that's a pretty good idea.
What'd he do?
They faked passes into Warped Tour. Like, they faked band passes.
Did they play?
No, but they, like, handed out. I'm pretty sure, like, they like went in there and, like, sold shit, like, their stuff.
Oh, they had like a merch tent.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, or they did something where they were like, oh, we're part of Warped Tour for
Yeah.
the benefit of their band.
Dude, he's a hustler.
Okay, and they got caught. And they got blasted.
And
like online
everyone
and
was
everything.
shitting on him.
Everyone, yeah, there was a lot of shit around it. And
Hey, I
I've
commend
always
it.
thought,
I commend that.
dude, I swear to God, I was always like, that's a good idea, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you got caught. Like, what?
I've always
You gotta
commended
take
him
that shit.
for pretty much everything he's done. And I think he's always come across
Yeah,
as like,
ballsy.
yeah, he's
ballsy.
ballsy and he's kind of cringy, and like the way that like he's selfless when he promotes himself. or he's
Yeah.
he's not selfless, but he's not ashamed to promote himself
Right.
or promote anything that he was doing,
Right.
and he was confident. And I always thought his confidence was it was
It could be
easy.
cringy,
It was easy
but
to
people like cringy.
Yeah.
People cringy attracts people.
Dude, and I don't know, but he's fucking. I see him with photos with Royce the 5'9", and
Yeah.
he's doing the damn thing.
Right.
So
Right.
like I
sure.
don't give a fuck. Like that kid did it. Like I
Yeah.
commend him for sure, and I always have. Like it was it was too easy to be like, oh, that's that's whack or whatever. Like
Yeah.
that's stupid. But
Yeah.
like he did Blink covers actually. He did some really good Blink covers.
Yeah.
That he did. I'm pretty sure he recorded everything on, and he did the
Yes.
drums, he did
Yeah.
the guitar, he did the bass, he did the vocals, and they were really good, and they were like ahead of the time with like YouTube. And
Yeah, and like with the cringy stuff, I want to go back on the cringy stuff. Like when you're trying to do the damn thing with art
yeah,
and shit, like you gotta put out cringy stuff
yeah,
because you're gonna have if you're constantly putting out stuff, you're gonna have cringy shit.
Yeah.
Because you're not putting, you're not spending fucking 6 months on one idea.
yeah,
And panning out that idea. You're putting out stuff.
Yeah.
And some of it's gonna be fucking cringy.
sure, yeah,
And so you're gonna need that cringy shit to
Yeah.
be in there because that cringy shit might not hit. This and this might not hit, but then that hits.
yeah.
You know?
And I think that he's the example of that. He's the exact example of that. And and the only time I've ever even like thought like shitty comments or shitty thoughts about him, like it was literally out of like jealousy
Okay.
of like the fact that he is pursuing so hard.
Right.
Like, it was out of like an inner being like, damn, I should be working that hard at this.
Yeah.
Like I should be doing all this. Like, and I mean, like to this day, I mean, he's doing the damn thing.
Right.
I bet, oh, he got that microphone like for recording. Like you don't need that microphone,
Yeah.
but like there was a reason why he got that microphone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and he like got himself into the right positions. So shout out A-Villain. I'll say shout out for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to get him on the pod. I've wanted him on the pod for a minute because
Really?
he spits some. He's always, and that's the thing. He wasn't afraid to be like, hey, I fuck with flat Earth too. In the meantime of all this shit, like
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it like
Right.
mainstream hip hop, whatever he was trying to do.
Yeah.
He was also like, listen, I fuck with flat Earth,
Yeah.
and he'd go on like his Facebook
He'd be like,
feed.
listen to my music. Listen to my music.
Yeah.
Listen to my music. Like, oh, dude, the Earth's flat, you stupid faggots.
Yeah, dude, he's ruthless. He's ruthless. Like he'd be ruthless. I'd follow like his like Facebook streams with people like arguing. And he'd just be like fucking cutting into him, and I didn't fucking care about flat Earth or have an opinion on it whatsoever.
Right.
But I'm just like, damn, this guy's going in on these people about this shit.
Yeah.
Like, so and then once we started the pod, I was like, this guy'd be interesting to have on.
Yeah.
Pick his
Get him
brain
on.
about that shit. I know I could get him on probably.
Tell him to bring Worcester with him.
I don't want to fucking rise.
Yeah, no,
No.
not anymore. Where was we get? What are we on? Pop culture?
Well, I'm on the Blink show, I guess, but
Okay.
yeah, I mean,
We should probably move on.
yeah, we should move on. Is there anything you want to know about it, or anything that like? I guess the new song was
Yeah, I
There's for sure
because
one
I've
new
watched
song.
a lot of clips, so I watched a lot
yeah.
of,
There's another good YouTube from Chicago that has the full set too,
okay.
and it's a little bit cleaner than A-Villain's. Like the audio's better,
Okay.
so you can find them. There's
Yeah.
there's full sets, and they got fucking hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah. Could have been you, dog.
Dude, it's so funny how maybe I'll insert the clip of what I did get because it's fucking hilarious. Like it's like you see me like you see the phone move a little bit and then sit back down. It's literally right before it's like right before you don't even hear that. Like
Yeah.
it's you can almost hear like the note of a snare hitting, like the shadow of a snare hitting, and it cuts off.
You hear like you hear like Travis's arm move.
Yeah. Oh man.
Program on.
Yeah, for real.
I got Harry Potter. Or not, I guess it's not called Harry Potter. I call
What?
it Harry Potter.
The fuck?
I love Harry Potter.
Pop it, baby.
I can't stop talking like this.
Oh man.
Fucking no, I got Hogwarts Legacy for
Okay.
Xbox One
Sure.
when it came out. I got that. Melissa got Zelda.
Oh, Zelda came out too.
Yeah,
I forgot
so
about
we-
that.
we-
I've seen
yeah.
a bunch of stuff about
Zelda came out on Friday.
Yeah.
Last Friday.
Yeah.
It was fucked too, cause like she's my fiance is a huge fucking Zelda fan, right? Like I've never been like that into Zelda.
Okay.
She's never like not my thing.
Yeah.
I watched Tony play Ocarina of Time back in 64 days. I played it a little bit, Clincher liked playing. I watched him play it.
Yeah.
But just I don't know, wasn't really
I had the first one, the gold NES one.
okay. Just wasn't my thing. But then got in a relationship with her, and like I kind of was like forced to love Zelda. Now I know like way too much about Zelda, and I played a bunch of games of it. And
There's some good ones for Switch too.
well, there's only one for Switch. Well, now there's two.
The first one though, it's like critically acclaimed and stuff.
Well, most are. Most
Yeah.
of the Zelda games
Yeah.
are, and they're really good ones. Like I played a Game Boy Advance one that was really good, Minish Cap. But anyways, so Melissa's been waiting for this for fucking. This game was supposed to come out like 4 years ago.
Okay.
They've been talking about it coming out like 4 years ago, and they'd just be like, "It's coming,"
Okay.
and everyone's like, "It's coming out this spring,"
Yeah.
and then like 4 years later, they'd be like, "Yeah, it's coming out this spring,"
Yeah.
That's what's been happening with this game. It's been like fucking like 6 or 7 years.
That's
Since
crazy.
the end of Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild came out with the announcement of the Switch.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, but it actually came out for the Wii U, too.
Yeah. Okay.
So it came out for Wii U, which was it went Wii, Nintendo Wii, and then they came out with the Wii U, which was like a prototype for the Switch,
Okay.
right? And it didn't do good.
Was it handheld?
It was handheld. It was so it cannot. You had like a handheld device that went along with your Wii, right? And
Okay. I remember
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
but you couldn't like leave the room or anything like that. You had to be with your Wii console
Oh, it like did some sort of Bluetooth or something.
type, yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. I don't know. It didn't sell well. It did bad, but it was like a prototype of the Switch. And so when they released the Switch, Breath of the Wild was one of their main games, and it was a beautiful game. So anyways, with that, they came out with a new Switch called the OLED, which is like a bigger screen, more expensive, like a better screen, like a brighter and bigger, all that shit. And she's always been talking about wanting a Zelda Wii or a Zelda Switch, and they don't have any Zelda Switches and everything like that. And then all of a sudden they came out with this Tears of the Kingdom. They came out with a Switch, an OLED Switch, right there.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. The problem with it is a lot more money.
It's more money?
Well, yeah, because it's OLED. All right, that's a cheap price. There's something going on with that. What are you on right now?
Tech in, I don't know.
I bet the shipping on that's probably crazy. Because it's going for like $3. I went out and I bought it for
Okay.
right like a week before Zelda came out, and like about $400 almost.
Did you see how pissed he got when he saw the price of that one? You're
Yeah, I
like,
did. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Because that's bullshit. But anyways,
$359 off Nintendo.
yeah, plus shipping. Yeah, $360.
Free shipping.
I paid $370.
Oh, well, that's what you paid.
Yeah,
After tax.
yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I got her that thing, and then she pre-ordered it through Walmart, the game, right? And it's fucked. So this game's been I don't know. You said you've seen shit,
Yeah.
right?
I've seen a lot
So
of stuff on it.
this game caused a lot of shit going on because this game leaked like a week before it came out.
Yeah.
It leaked like I think people were downloading it, somehow it was like downloadable.
Oh, somebody. Okay.
You know,
like cracked
like
it.
somebody cracked it and they posted it. Oh, and somebody got a hold of the game too.
Oh,
Like
wow.
actually, somebody and they posted it on one of those selling sites,
Okay.
like not eBay or anything like that. Like one of the more
Like a higher one, or like a niche one.
of like a niche one.
Okay.
And they posted it, right? And then and then all of a sudden after that post, they started popping up downloadable, right? And that pissed a lot of people off in the community because people were like posting like pictures of it and like talking about it, which is a really shitty thing to do. Like
Oh yeah.
you know, that's like this game is fucking a big deal to a lot of fucking people. And you gotta remember, Switch is outselling all consoles.
Yeah. Well, because
Okay.
it's affordable. And,
It's affordable.
Yeah.
It's family. Most people have multiple Switches.
Yeah.
And Nintendo's just a family game, like a family, name.
Yeah.
And but Zelda's a huge property,
Yeah.
right? So it was pissing off a lot of people that people would be like, oh look at it, this is I'm playing Zelda, and it's like fuck you, dude. It's
Yeah.
like, fuck you, like
Yeah. Because I've actually been hearing about this. You said it came out Friday,
yeah,
so I've been hearing about it for
a week or so. Before,
Yeah,
because it
yeah.
came out like a week.
the
Leaked
last
about a
couple
week.
weeks. Yeah.
And but anyways, so Nintendo does not fuck around with that shit. Like Nintendo does not fuck around with their properties. Like they come after people like crazy. Okay? Like you're not allowed to make like emulators and shit. Like you can, but they'll come after you and shit. Like if you make like your own versions of games, like the Pokemon games I have. Like a lot
Okay.
of those people, like there's been people that like they've gone after hard.
Okay.
Made a big example of. And Nintendo's going after whoever leaked this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going after them. And they're going to some GameStop employee got fired and is facing lawsuit from Nintendo because they like posted a picture of like their promotional stuff that they had in the back room.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They had to sign like an NDA and shit. Like, Nintendo doesn't fuck around, man. They don't fuck around with that shit. But anyways, so she pre-ordered it. It didn't come. It was supposed to be dropped off by like 4:00 on Friday, right? And our whole plan was we had the kids stay at my parents. We had the kids stay at my parents. We were gonna game out through the weekend
Yeah.
with our games. I wasn't opening my game until she got hers.
Yeah.
All that shit. Friday comes around, and she's been seeing people getting it like early because that can happen sometimes.
Like Thursday.
people will get it
Yeah.
Thursday through like Amazon and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And she's like, "Whoa, what the hell? Like, I should have went to Amazon and stuff." And I was like, "Well, just because like 10
Yeah.
people out of 100,000
Yeah,
people."
yet you chose Walmart.
Well,
Go
yeah,
on.
there was a reason because that's what I was like. Why are you going fucking Walmart?
Yeah.
But it's actually coming through FedEx.
Okay.
Right, and like
FedEx is pretty
8
badass,
o'clock.
actually.
8 o'clock rolls around and it says like, it said like we'll be here by 8.
Yeah.
8 o'clock rolls by and it's like not here. So I'm like, fuck. Like she's not gonna not. She's been waiting for like 6 years for this
Yeah.
game. Like, so I go to Walmart or I go to Myers and I buy it. I'm already broke. Like, put it on fucking credits.
Yeah.
Buy the game. I'm like a block from my house. She's like, it's here. It's here.
Shit.
So I'm like, fuck, whatever. But so she got that. I got fucking Hogwarts. Cause I was just, I don't know, I was excited. Like I like Zelda and I plan on playing it. But I was
So hold on. You guys ordered it online, yet you could have just went to the store and bought it?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
and that's what I kept telling her.
So did you not think you'd be able to buy it?
She was worried about it. She was
see, I don't
worried
think
about
physical.
that.
Well, I guess Switch you still have to buy physical, right?
What?
Everything, games,
No,
you can buy them in store on system.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, but she doesn't like. She
Yeah,
likes
yeah.
putting it displayed and
Yeah,
stuff.
I get it.
But I kept saying like, dude, like, we'll just go to the store. Like,
Yeah.
I'll go after.
Because
work
most
and-
people are probably going to buy it off the system, off console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
Like, and no, but she was like hoping to get it early or some shit
Yeah.
like that. And big fiasco. Anyways, and I played Breath of the Wild. I love Breath of the Wild. It's a fucking fantastic game, beautiful game. But for some reason, I was just like, I don't want to play this Harry Potter game,
Yeah.
And I've been hearing all these great things, blah blah. So that's what we started. We started our games and everything.
So you
and-
guys sit on the couch and you play your game, she plays her game?
Well, I moved my. I guess I didn't talk about this. I moved my Xbox to our room
Oh.
because I think that's why I wasn't playing a lot of Xbox.
Yeah.
Was because like she would sit in bed and
Yeah.
everything. I'd sit in the living room, which was like distant, you know.
Yeah.
So we moved it to our room.
And you get away from the kids for a second.
Well, we play when the kids go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll play like an hour and then watch
Yeah.
something. But yeah. So I started Hogwarts Legacy, which I was really excited about, and I don't know. I'm not far into it at all.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm like not even out of tutorial,
Okay.
which is kind of why I'm having a little bit of a problem with it. Is because like
It's one of those games.
I'm still in tutorial
Yeah,
shit. Like I'm
yeah.
still learning shit like left and right, you know.
It's a game I think you got to put hours into.
And I don't know. I'm just not that impressed.
How the graphics look.
They don't look good to me.
Really?
Yeah. They don't look good to me at all. And the funny thing is that I've been watching videos because it came out. It just came out like 2 weeks ago, for Xbox One and PS4. Right.
Yeah.
And everybody and when it happened, it was this big debate like on TikTok and everything. People being like, "Oh yeah, it looks like trash," and people being like, other people were like, "Dude, it looks like super good."
Yeah.
I can't believe they did this good of a job, like on an older gen, you know, which didn't make sense to me. And I saw a lot of people say this, and I said the same thing to myself because before this, I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2,
Yes.
right? And I kept thinking, like, when people were talking about, like, oh, it's going to be trash on older gen, blah, blah, blah. I was like, why would it be trash? Like, Red Dead is fucking beautiful and a huge game.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't this be able to do that, you know? And so when it came out, there was a lot of debate on, like you know, people were like, this is basically like, looks the same. Like, it's a beautiful game. Like, yeah, it's not as smooth. Like, when you open a door on Xbox One, like, you got to wait sometimes for a little load to happen.
Okay.
You know, rather than just going
Because
through.
it's made for a system that processes
Right,
faster.
right.
Yeah.
But other than that, like the graphics and stuff are the same and everything. And like, I don't know, like I'm just, I don't know if it's because I've been playing Red Dead,
Which is like hyper
but
realistic.
to me, like this looked like PS2 graphics, bro.
Okay.
It really did. And I think it's because Red Dead is a fucking beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful game.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's beautiful. Kind of boring.
Yeah.
Like it's too realistic. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
It's too fucking realistic. Like I gotta chop wood and shit.
Yeah.
I
You
gotta
have
go
to
like,
do work.
I gotta go like fish.
Yeah. The
I'm
shit
like,
we make
I
fun of
gotta go
Enzo for playing
yeah,
Tarkov.
like I gotta go get a job. You know, like I gotta go punch in a clock and work 8 hours at this
Yeah.
fucking job.
Yeah.
You know, like I gotta eat. You gotta eat, or you become underweight.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah.
or you become overweight if you eat too much. Like whoa, bro, like too much.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but
is
yeah,
this the gameplay? Well, this isn't obviously. but-
this yeah,
this
that's
right here.
gameplay. You know, but I don't know. I don't want to speak on it too much because, like I said, I think I'm still early in the game. You know, I'm just saying graphics wise, I'm not really that impressed. And like I'm running around this fucking castle, and I feel like I'm just running back and forth.
looks decent.
Yeah,
I see what you mean. I think if you looked at PS2 graphics, you'd be like, "Oh, it's way better."
for sure.
But
Yeah,
but I do.
for sure.
It does feel like Tomb Raider or something. Like I do feel that PS2 aspect to it.
Yeah.
Like I feel.
Like I thought, and it, you know, like it could be because my expectations were wrong. I thought it was gonna be like Red Dead. Like I thought they were going for that. You
Yeah.
know, like that. Like
they kind of hype it
hyper-realistic-
like that.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that's what everyone kept feeling like everyone was talking about, and it's a more cartoony
Yeah.
vibe.
Like it actually looks like this is close to what I think I would expect it to look like on Switch.
It made me. The reason I got it for Xbox One was because I was like, oh, Switch version doesn't come out till July,
Yeah.
and you know everyone's talking about how are they gonna make it work on Xbox One? You know, then fuck, how is it gonna work on Switch?
Yeah.
You know, and now that I'm playing it, I'm like, okay, I bet this is gonna look fine
Yeah.
on Switch. You know,
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad by any means.
which got moved back to November now.
Wow.
So
They really want people to buy those new consoles. I'm sure that there's something to that too. I mean, I wonder what the gameplay looks like on Xbox. I can't imagine it being much different on Series X or even on PS5. Because usually that's just more of like what like you actually experience in gameplay, like you being able to open the rendering to be happen faster. I don't think the
Right.
actual graphics would be
right.
more.
And as someone that never played new gen, anyways, like all the loading stuff, all the long loads and stuff,
Yeah.
like, aren't a problem to me.
No,
I'm
yeah,
used to that.
yeah,
I tell you this though, when I do buy a new system, I'm buying a PlayStation.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the PlayStation.
I get it.
There's Enzo brought this up too, but to us, he would love to talk on it. But the even the CEO came out and was like, "Bro, like we, like I'm sorry, like we're losing the console war."
Who
You know,
Xbox?
Xbox, and they're losing hard. All right, and the reason is because they're not putting out any fucking quality exclusives.
No,
All right, like PlayStation, bro. PlayStation got fucking exclusives, man.
yeah,
They got their Spider-Man games, which I hear nothing but great things. The Last of Us, they got all these exclusives. Fucking Xbox don't got shit. All right, Xbox used to have Game Pass.
they still do.
Well, I'm just saying that used to be their thing.
Yeah,
That would be that's why you would go to Xbox. You had Game Pass and
yeah.
shit.
But
right?
now
And
you
that was-
can't play any games.
But now PlayStation has that.
Yeah.
They have their version of that
Yeah.
now. All right. Plus all their exclusives and everything like that.
Now, if PlayStation has if I can get this controller for
I said the same fucking thing.
If I can
As
get
told
this
Melissa,
controller-
That's what I told Melissa. I go, dude. I
don't
want to get a
care.
PlayStation. I want to get PlayStation, but I want to try to find an Xbox controller
Yeah.
to work with it.
that's the only reason I like Xbox. The only reason I like
Yeah,
Xbox
yeah.
over PlayStation is the controller. I don't really even care about the exclusives or anything like that because I don't play enough games. One,
Yeah.
two, like the controller is just far superior for Xbox. The controller is the right controller.
It is the right.
They
controller.
made it right. Like that's the
Yeah.
one thing that Xbox did right that nobody can argue. Even PlayStation people will be like, "Yeah, the controller's better."
Yeah.
Maybe like Pat probably wouldn't,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean. But like most PlayStation people I talk to, and then most PlayStation people are like, "You can get an Xbox controller,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "All right, well then fuck it, I don't care." Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't. And I know PC where you can get this controller. You can use obviously because I think that this controller is Microsoft, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
The Switch controllers, like the Switch Pro controllers,
Is an Xbox
is
controller.
an Xbox
yeah,
controller.
yeah, we have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
And that's why it feels so good.
yeah, it's nice. It's perfect. And I mean this controller too. I have the Elite controller, and they even did this thing better.
I love how you like elite, like $200 controller, and you're like, I don't play video games much.
I play a lot of video games. I just play one video game.
Oh, okay.
I play Apex a lot, but
Okay. So you've been playing Apex instead of putting on our show.
yeah.
Doing
Well,
our-
usually I do our
mixing our-
usually I do our show.
That's how you've
and-
been. I'm thinking about it. You keep telling me what you're like. Oh, you're online last night, huh? You're playing Red Dead last night, huh?
Yeah. Well, I can
It's because you weren't working on. The
I
show
can
or-
play Xbox for an hour
Right.
when it well usually I can do both. I can play Xbox and edit the show.
Yeah.
I do that a lot of the times. It's because usually like during rendering and everything I have time in between. But right now I'm just like I just got enough time to play the Xbox.
Yeah.
And I'm addicted to Apex.
Okay.
It's for sure. It's
Right.
there. Like I'm not a gamer per se,
Yeah.
but I could be one. I could easily slip into one.
Right. Right.
I love that game. I think it's the best game ever. I think
Yeah.
it's the best. I think it's the best first-person shooter ever.
Okay.
And I don't know what it is about it. It's because like I said it before. It's like a combination of like arcade. You pick your characters. All the characters do different things, and a first-person shooter. So
Right.
like every character has different abilities. So you can like I can just play a different character and feel like I'm playing a different game almost.
Yeah.
But the point of the game is always the same. I mean, there's different game modes, but I usually just play, and I'm into the ranked. There's like a ranked mode,
You're
where
trying
you-
to get ranked, huh?
and I can try to, and yeah, I try to get to
Dan
like.
keeps beating you.
Well, Dan's way beyond me. Dan's so beyond it, he doesn't even play ranked. Like he,
It's like the elite level.
I don't know what he does, but he plays. Whenever I want to play, Dan's so weird, like it's like I got into Apex so I could play games with Dan,
Yeah.
but now I don't ever play it with Dan because he's got his own Apex people, his own.
Yeah.
He goes to Utah and goes to the weddings with these. He met a person on Apex and he stood up in his wedding.
Are you serious?
I
Is
mean-
that what that was?
Yeah, there's
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and they're all bros, and they're all like they're just like Dan. They're all like.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a connection. There's like a guy we went to high school with that knew one of the guys,
Okay.
but Dan met him for the first time,
In
like
person.
a month before his wedding.
Okay.
Like he never met him in person,
Okay.
so he just played games with him.
Yeah.
So I don't even get to play with Dan because I'm not good enough to play with Dan.
Yeah.
Like Dan probably does play ranked, but he never like hits me up to play ranked because I would just fuck him up. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or he's ranked high, too high to play with me.
Yeah.
So, but I
So
am.
fuck you, Dan.
Yeah, fuck you, Dan. But I'm like, I am into it. I'm into Apex.
Yeah.
I do.
You guys are. You
I
guys are
follow.
into that bros. The
I
bros
follow
games.
Twitchers and shit.
Yeah.
Like I watch people play Apex. Do you do that with the other games you play?
No.
Because I like.
My games don't really need that.
No,
I like
they don't need it.
role playing games
Yeah.
and shit.
I guess maybe some of those do, but like.
I mean, I look up YouTube videos to like if I need help with something.
Yeah. See, that's how like I watch guys play because I can like figure out.
Because you guys are like
techniques.
jocks of
Yeah.
gaming.
Oh,
That's
dude,
what
I've been
Apex
embracing my douchebag.
and- yeah.
Yeah, I've been back into it. Been playing a lot of hockey.
Okay.
I'm getting back into it. I can feel it. I can feel it slipping in. That's where I'm supposed to be.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be with those.
Okay.
But like I'm like I get to like use like my artsiness to be like a little bit like I feel like when I'm with the bros, I'm like, yeah, but you guys don't play guitar. You know what I mean? You guys don't know about like fucking making music and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it gives
Right.
you that little separation.
Okay.
My geekiness, I guess, would be like musician.
Okay.
But I've been embracing my bro.
Yeah, you're doing dip and
Doing
fucking
dip, yeah.
playing
I'm on the
hockey.
Zins.
playing Apex.
Playing Apex.
Yeah. I'm over here playing Harry Potter,
Yep, you're a
You know?
dork.
which I'm probably I don't know. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time, but like Melissa's like, I'm gonna buy this game for you, and I want you to play with me.
Yeah, there's nothing deep to Apex. Like,
Yeah.
there's no lore, there's no story, there's no like, there's not. I mean, there is like, I'm sure like the real geeks like follow the story, but the story has nothing to do with the game.
No.
The game's just about like winning.
Right.
That's
right.
what it's about.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And that's the bro aspect of it. Like, is I want to win.
Right.
I don't win much, but
Yeah.
it's
I'll
fun.
probably just start playing Zelda. You know that game's fucking $70.
What, Zelda?
Zelda. $70, bro. I mean,
I was thinking you should have saved the one that you bought
well,
because I just looked up a Zelda for the Wii U
yeah.
and it was going for $21,000.
Yeah.
It won't do that. This one won't. But
That game's huge though, bro. It's fucking
you
huge.
keep that bitch in the package.
Like,
Did you already
yeah.
take it back?
Yeah, I took it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I didn't, I would have played it anyways.
Yeah.
You know.
You would have opened the other one, the second one.
Yeah, so I could play it
Okay.
with her.
Yeah.
You know, which I might do. It's so big and like it's such a big game.
Yeah.
You know, there's like 3 different maps.
Okay.
You know, there's like you're in like the sky place. I'm sure you've seen videos of
Yeah.
him like falling and stuff.
Yeah, I've
People
watched
put,
a
like,
lot of
cool,
gameplay
like,
of it. It looks good.
People put like Freebird on. With,
Yeah.
like, falling and shit.
It
'Cause
looks
there's like
good.
a sky map. There's like a ground map, and then there's a whole underground map. So it's like huge, a huge fucking game.
Not Tears of Kingdom.
Yeah, Tears of the
Is
Kingdom.
it Tears of Kingdom?
Tears of the Kingdom. there's a lot of debate going. Like, there's a lot of like arguments. Like people being like, "Oh, this game's trash. It's only 30 frames per second," and blah 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 blah. And it's like, dude, it's fucking Zelda. Like it's
Yeah, I mean,
people are trying to compare it to like PC games and shit. You know,
Oh.
it's like it's not what this is.
I think it looks pretty good.
It's all like Tartarian shit, like technology. You
Yeah,
know,
it kind
like-
of is. Zelda's lore is kind of into that. It's kind of into that whole world.
Zelda, like if you go like so one thing they fucked up with Zelda is like
Is
none
this
of the
maps
none of
right
the
here?
Zeldas connect.
Oh, they don't?
No, it's like really weird how it goes. Like they fucked up. Like they should have started making them really connect at Ocarina of Time.
So
they
this
almost
doesn't
did.
connect with the last game?
This one does.
Okay.
Supposedly. People don't really know yet. Supposedly this is like one of the first direct sequels. Okay. But usually every Zelda game out there, starting with 1 and 2, you're like a Link like 100, 200 years later.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's reincarnation basically. Right? And like Ocarina of Time, so it goes like there's a whole like you can look up the timetable of the timeline of Zelda. It gets really fucking weird. It's like the timeline is like this game, right? That not in order of when they were released, right? But this game, and then Ocarina of Time happens, and it splits the timeline. One timeline is when Link failed his mission, and that leads to this game. The other timeline is when Link didn't fail his mission.
Oh, okay. Is this it right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
So
heavy.
like the first game in the timeline is actually a Nintendo Wii game. The last Nintendo Wii game that came out.
That's weird.
And you see it says the hero is defeated. So Ocarina of Time splits all the games. One where he's defeated, one where he succeeds, and one, what's that last one say?
Which one right here?
No, the on your side. One more over. What's
This?
Yeah. What's it say in that box?
The hero of Wind and a New World.
Yeah. So it gets all weird and shit.
Oh yeah, and it's like it goes all over the place with the games. Now, is this just fan? Did the fan make this grid, or is this actually what the storyline is?
It's like I said, it's not really a storyline. That's the one problem I have with it with Zelda.
Where's the first Zelda play in?
Down there.
Legend of Zelda, right here.
there. Yep.
So towards the end.
Of that timeline where Link failed
Yeah.
in Ocarina of Time.
Okay. Huh, that's kind of heavy. They've never done a Zelda movie either, right?
Well, that's what's gonna happen with this Mario thing.
Okay.
It seems like Nintendo's gonna.
Did we talk about you seeing Mario?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have yet to see it, but I want to see it. I'm gonna wait till it comes out.
I think you rent it now.
Can you rent it?
I think you
Yeah.
can.
I'll probably check it out soon.
You can rent it.
Let's pop off games here. Have you gotten into
Pop it,
Have
baby.
you gotten into Barry at all?
Yeah, I've been watching Barry.
You've been watching Barry. Are you hip to it?
I think we're one episode behind.
Yeah, it was great. Still
Are
great.
you guys caught up?
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're both caught up actually.
We're one episode behind.
Yeah. I won't spoil anything. Hold on. So the last episode you saw, they went forward in time.
They were in the witness protection
Okay.
program. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought when that episode was happening, and if you guys aren't caught up to Barry, get caught up to Barry because I think Barry's a masterpiece.
Barry is a
I'm gonna say
masterpiece.
that
Yeah.
easy. It's easy to say
Right.
because it's on the Breaking
it's not
Bad
talked about.
level.
It's not talked about
it's
enough.
not talked about at all. Like no one knows about it. I keep trying to put everyone onto it.
Yeah.
And it's like it's easy. It's easier to watch than all of those because it's half an hour shows,
Hour.
and it fucking works. But when that episode where they jumped in time when they're in the witness protection, I thought it was a dream.
So did I.
Yeah.
It took me a while before
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, it's witness protection.
I was like really hoping it was a dream actually,
yeah.
because I felt like it ended at a weird point
Mhm.
where they went into. It starts to make sense. I think in this next episode, it pulls you back in. It goes back into.
Okay.
It kind of feels because that episode's a weird episode.
Yeah, it's kind of like the
Yeah,
The
it's
karate
a lot
episode.
like the karate episode. Not like the karate, but like how it comes out of nowhere.
and
It's
it's completely different.
yeah.
Than the rest of the
it's
show.
a good episode.
Yeah.
It's a really good episode. But yeah, I think it's and then how it started the fourth season, because I remember I don't think we discussed it, but how it ended
The third season.
the third season.
You were like, how are they gonna do a fourth?
yeah, like what the fuck? Like it like wrapped up pretty much.
Yeah.
But it's really
Season? And I think this is the last season.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that they're not making any more. after
Okay.
this.
Man, it is brilliant though. It is
Yeah.
from every episode is I can't I'm actually pissed I'm caught up because
Yeah.
it's a show that we got so used to watching multiple episodes of.
Now you gotta wait.
Now you gotta
Right,
wait, and it's a
right.
short episode.
Right.
Like this last one, like it ends on a gnarly cliffhanger,
Okay.
and it's like and it happens quick. You know, half an hour happens quick,
Right.
and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
So at least you'll probably get two in by the next time you get caught up to it,
yeah.
which would be nice.
We just restarted watching Better Call Saul.
Yeah, Rachel's really into that. I've watched a few episodes.
Yeah, we watched we watched a season and a half before a long time ago. So we actually started watching recaps of
Okay.
those seasons.
What season are you on?
We're on towards the end of season 2.
Oh, okay.
So we still
I've watched more than that.
Okay.
What season is Better Call Saul on?
I think it ended at 6.
Ended at 6. Yeah, so it really gets good.
Better around 3.
Yeah, that's where I started watching it actually, because I kind of fell off. I watched the first 2 seasons like on and
slow.
off,
Yeah.
and I kind of fell off of it. But Rachel was watching it, but she
Right.
picked it back up, and then I started watching it again.
Because the first 2 seasons are slow. They're slower.
Yeah,
It's slower than Breaking Bad.
way slower.
And then I hear around 3 is when it starts becoming.
You could almost start it from 3. Like
Yeah.
you can if you've watched Breaking
like
Bad.
I said, we just watched the recaps like online.
yeah,
And people do like really good breakdowns
Yeah.
and recaps of it, and it was like, oh shit, like I might just start at 3.
in 3 they really start bringing some Breaking Bad characters back into it.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with everybody.
Towards the middle of 2 is when
Yeah.
like you got Gus and like
Yeah, exactly. Once Gus comes back
Hector
in,
Salamana,
Yep.
Manco, whatever his name is.
but Rachel's like it's fire
Yeah.
because she's farther than me, and I haven't watched it in order, and I've kind of been, but I want to go back to 3 and rewatch it
Yeah.
because I've seen some 5 episodes. I've seen some of season 5,
Okay.
the most recent season, or no,
6.
6 is the
Yeah,
most
I think
recent.
it's done.
Yeah, and I guess the ending is fire. So there's stuff to look forward to in that.
Yeah.
Like she's like chomping at the bit every time she gets a chance to talk to it with somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know what else. I don't think I've watched anything else really.
Dude, I found a fucking.
Oh, I did actually. Go on though.
I sent it to you. It's in the TikTok. I found a fucking wild new page I'm kind of obsessed with. Like a new account. This guy owns like a Chuck E. Cheese. And he posts his videos right there.
This one?
Yup. Just go to his account. Just go to the account. You can start anywhere. Just start watching some of these little videos. He owns a Chuck E. Cheese and he talks about this Chuck E. Cheese. And then he's like, but then he'll go back to his page. Okay, go up. Let's see. Go to the first one, and let's watch it real quick. Okay.
Hold on, let me pull it up on the screen so everyone can see it too.
I just want you to listen how he's talking about the Chuck E. Cheese.
So we're getting a remodel soon, and I'm gonna go over some of the changes that they're gonna do. So, we're getting new tile. These old broken cracked tiles. We got them in 92. I think it's time for an upgrade. We're getting a new counter. We got this in 88. I think it's time for an upgrade.
Is this guy for real?
New carpet. This is from, I think, 96. We got this carpet. So it's long overdue for an upgrade. We're getting new boots. And they're going to have a USB receptacle there so you could charge your phone. We got these in 2007. They're moving the salad bar. So we put the salad bar there in 88, and they're gonna possibly put it here, or they're gonna put it up there where the prizes are. Everyone's saying something different, so we're just gonna have to see which plans they go with. Then back here, we're getting rid of these walls. This is the last evidence that there was ever a smoking section here, so that'll be gone. We're ripping out the stage, unfortunately. I know everyone loves it. They're gonna put a big TV where Chucky is, and we're getting all new tables, and we're getting benches instead of chairs, so that'll be easier to clean.
Okay, now
Let's
go
go to the
leave this
bathroom.
video. Okay, leave this video. Go to his homepage. All right, now go down. Go slowly. Hold on. Let me see. Keep going. Keep going. See that one right there?
This one?
Yep. Click that. Look at that picture though. Look at that first picture. So that's a. There he is. There he is. How old is this motherfucker, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, how old is this motherfucker?
He looks like he's in his 20s.
Click that.
This one?
Yep.
Oh, what's going on here?
It's been sculpted, molded.
How old are you?
17.
How long have you been 17?
It says do the math.
A while.
How old are you?
This motherfucker's 61, bro.
He's 61?
Go up. Click on any one of those videos you want.
This one? The one you
Sure,
sent?
yeah.
Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how we make our pizza dough.
Oops.
Hello
What's going on
everybody.
here, man?
Today I'm going to be showing you how we make our pizza dough. First you want to get a bucket and fill it up with water that's about 80 degrees. Now we check it.
He's got videos on here where he's talking about the animatronics and like, you know, which ones did what and how they had this one back in 1989.
Hi Jojo. Your picture should look better. They need to
Who
change
is this
the
guy?
in the store.
His hair keeps changing too, bro.
Is this a troll?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. If it is, it's fucking going hard. It's going hard if it is, man. Because he knows his shit. He's got videos where he's talking
Today
about,
I'm
like,
gonna try
the
something.
history of things, like the show bit, like what it used to be called, and
I lied to you all. There's one more show we're getting with floppy disk. Let's record this not in mirror mode this time. That was a lot of complaints. There we go.
How old is he, you said? He's 60.
he's he's 61. Because he said that he was 17. The caption of that video said do the math, and then it said 44 years, and he was saying 17. So he's saying he was 17 in that video, that picture, 44 years ago.
Oh, man.
Look it! What is this guy? like obsessed with it. Because like I'm already obsessed with the idea of like older and like fucking Chuck E. Cheese's and like the 80s and
There
shit.
are still some things that are visible from Showbiz. Take a look under our pizza window.
His style, bro.
Chicago Showbiz. You may be wondering what this area is.
Look at that mullet is wild.
Dude,
This used to be
it's like the
sleeping
mullet, man. Dude, you guys gotta check this out. What's it called? It's called Showbiz.
Showbiz Pizza.
On TikTok, Showbiz Pizza Man.
That's crazy. How did you get onto this guy?
Dude. I'm into this shit. You know, like malls and shit.
Okay.
Like, you know.
Why does he have no gray hair?
I don't know. The only thing I could think of, dude, is he's got like that Andy Milonakis disease or some shit.
Okay, like the Benjamin Button kind of deal, where they just stay.
Well, it's not Benjamin Button aged in reverse.
Oh yeah,
Like he hit an age and just stayed there. Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty heavy. What are all the comments saying?
Before that age one, people would be like, "How old are you?
Yeah,
What the fuck is going on? How old are you?" You gotta find one where he's talking like, "Oh, in '88, you see that? How old are you? Are you? You can see them; they're there." Not this one. He's not in this one. Go down.
how old are you?
You'll find them, yeah, in all of them. Because that's the first. That's like what I was thinking. Because the way he was talking, I was like, "Oh, he must, his dad maybe ran it or
Yeah.
something like that."
God, he looks
know?
like he's 17. Or I mean,
Like,
he
at
looks
least
like
25.
20, yeah,
You know, or at most like 20, 25, 28 at most. Like he looks like a hipster 28-year-old.
yeah, it's
know.
pretty crazy. He is skinnier than shit, though. Look at his arm. His arm is the skinniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, like his hard drive might need to be checked.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't know. There's a wholesome aspect to him
but
too.
then he's got sometimes his hair is like real dope. You know,
Like this one.
he looks good there.
Yeah.
He just looks like a good fucking 18-year-old there. That I'm checking hard drives.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's an act or what, man.
Oh man. I love these. You send me a lot of these.
It's yeah.
The video's not available.
Yeah. I like that's like all of my bookmarked. Like when I go into my bookmarks,
Did you
like
see this
literally
shit?
all of them.
Did I send you this or did you send me
I
this?
sent you that.
I think I sent it to you too.
I sent you
I thought it was a
Instagram.
chick.
Is it not?
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
No.
Oh, it makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
It makes so much
Yeah.
more sense.
I
Are
was
you
like-
sure?
Yeah, because I was like, because we've argued or we've had the conversation. I don't know if we argued about it, but like how, and I think we've probably gotten to arguments that like, I thought a woman could eventually catch up to men in skateboarding.
And that's why I sent this to you.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, this is it. Bro.
Yeah.
Like this is
Yeah, this is a kid. This is a boy.
this is a dude. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's 13.
We stand. We're still right then.
Yeah, it's still wild. I mean, it's still wild that a 13-year-old is. This run is hectic, bro.
It's less wild for me for a reason, though. Now that you say he's a boy,
Yeah.
you don't. You
What do
catch
you
my
mean?
drift?
What do you mean?
Like now that I know it's a boy, like yeah, he's 13, but there's a reason why it's less wild.
Well, yeah, Nigel was doing shit like that when he was 13.
That and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because you thought like you're like, oh shit, the girls. If this is a chick, well, I was like, if this is a chick, then that takes that whole conversation out of the window.
Right.
Because this chick's gonna be, she's gonna be nasty,
Yeah.
but it's a boy. It's really hard to tell that it's a boy though. Like I had to dig. I mean, I didn't have to.
Identify as a boy.
Well, even if that's the case, then that's a whole nother. That's the other can of worms that we've always
For
talked
sure.
about. Was like that if it's like
Because if this dude is if he's skating in the women's comp right now, then that's some bullshit.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. But if
Slaying it.
But if he's trans and he's skating in the men's, then that's the, you know what I mean? Like, that's the one, that's the outlier. Like, it's never a female to male that would dominate
Yes.
competition.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think it's actually a boy. It's just a young Asian boy.
Wait, you think or are you sure?
I'm almost positive. I mean, everything I've seen was, it's a he. They
Okay.
refer to him as he.
Well, why don't you tell everyone they can find us?
Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at Secret Hideout Podcast and TikTok, Secret Hideout Podcast. And, you know, if you're watching on Rumble, give us some likes. If you're on YouTube, give us some likes and subscribe and share all this shit.
Yeah.
And hopefully I post this one.
yeah, I post
Yeah,
that too.
because if not, then it's just me and my cousin sitting in a room talking to
Fucking
each
the
other into microphones.
We might as well just be fucking with the auto tune.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Um,
But we do have some music too. So I mean, we've been doing some music. We've had a couple weeks off because we've been.
yeah, none of you guys are gonna listen to it.
Yeah, no one's gonna listen to it.
No. Like always, don't listen to a word we say because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. And please always do your own research, and we will catch you on the flip side.
Peace.
Later.